You're listening to the Get Rich Podcast. This is not a financial advice podcast. This is a podcast with two friends talking about how to get rich. Thank you for listening. Previously on the Get Rich Podcast, I had another idea. Rental properties.
So you want to be a slumlord?
I'm not going to be a slumlord.
Is it the slum you have a problem with, or is it the lord you have a problem with?
I'm cool with the Lord.
They're all Airbnbs.
They're all Airbnbs.
You're going to flood the market.
It's not a mortgage, it's a HELOC.
Still seems like a bad idea.
No.
Hey.
It's a great idea. Wait. I just had a... What if you don't even have to buy or build?
What do you mean?
What if you just use shipping containers? I just want to get rich. Get rich.
Get rich. Get rich.
So I'm gonna start a podcast.
Get rich. Get rich.
How come no one's ever done this?
Get rich. Get rich.
Now it's time to...
Now it's time to get rich.
Okay. Well, I want to first of all say audio may sound a little different for multiple reasons now. We had to move to a different room to anybody who's listening.
It got hot.
It got real hot, yeah. And I also found a microphone setting that I didn't know about.
Imagine that. Your mic sounds so much better.
Hopefully it does. Looks like it should sound better.
Halfway through like the fifth one, here we are.
Listen, you can fix that in post, right?
All right, so shipping containers.
Shipping containers, I think, is the way to go as far as for so many reasons, so many things.
Where do you even get shipping containers? Let's just start with that. You're just going to hang out at like, what, like the docks?
I'm just going to go down to the docks and just like, no, I'm not like, a weird person that's just like walking the docks. I am here to get your shipping containers. No, I've actually seen a sign on the side of the road. We sell shipping containers. And I'm sure, it's a quick Google. There's multiple sources. But yeah, I saw a sign on the side of the road. I think it was lowcostcontainers.com or something.
Low cost containers. That's okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
So
the cost is low.
The cost is low. There it is.
It can't be. It's not high price shipping containers. It's low cost shipping containers.
You can't just put people in shipping containers and call it a house.
No.
Like
you have to do things to it that you would.
Yeah, you'll have to run electricity and water.
If you build another building, you got to do that too. But I'm just like,
you'll have to put in windows. These people aren't going to want to live in dark boxes.
You just cut a hole. I don't understand what's the difficulty with this. I mean, listen, shipping containers are the way to go. They're cheap. They're freaking stronger than traditional building. They're like made out of steel, Most houses are made out of like crappy plywood and 2x4s.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those things like on YouTube where it's like American houses versus European houses, and they're like, "Oh, ours are solid block." Yeah, yours were also built in like the 1600s or something. So, okay, I can give you this, I guess. I'll concede this. At some point in everybody's life, we've sat and we've watched HGTV with a significant other for extended periods of time. You sit and you talk about, oh, hey, yeah, that's a good house. That's a bad house. This is before you buy a house, right? Even after you've bought a house, then you start to dream of other people's houses. I've seen a shipping container home, maybe an office, on HGTV. I know that it exists. I know that it's a thing.
People do it, man.
And architecturally speaking, I have been around some of those people too. And, it's very tectonic. It has a very tectonic appearance. It's like, so, okay, that's, I'll give you that in support of your storage, your shipping container. I'm going to keep calling it a storage container for some reason now. A shipping container idea. Fine.
Yeah. It's a great idea. You don't have to do the traditional building. You pretty much just stack as many as you want to have as big of a, whatever you want.
It's modular.
It is modular.
That's the future of construction right there.
It really is. But yeah, you can just stack as many as you want. They're stronger. I think it'll even be a lot cheaper probably. I haven't exactly looked into how much they cost, but we already know it's low.
Yeah, it's low. Low-cost shipping containers. You'll have them brought in on a truck, and you're going to put people in them. You're going to say, hey, this is a place where you can live.
Yeah.
We don't know if HUD will support a shipping container home, but
I don't think that the shipping container is the issue, because like I said before, it'll be stronger, safer. I'm sure you'll have to like ground it in some way, because living in a metal structure would maybe be a little.
be its own. Well, when you run electricity, you're going to make sure everything is properly grounded and done anyway.
Yes.
And I'm sure that when you move it in, you'll anchor it to the ground. I'm not supporting this idea. I am just.
You should. It's a great idea.
Talking it through with you now. Okay, as we discussed earlier, we both have stayed in questionable Airbnbs.
Yes.
And so, as an Airbnb, I get it.
I think it'd be great for Airbnb, for rental units. I'm kind of just switching to Airbnbs from our previous conversation. Like you end up making a lot more money just daily with Airbnbs.
And the novelty of being in a shipping container.
Yeah, they'll post little pictures on Instagram and whatever. Oh, look at this cool. I don't know. It can be, we call it sustainable.
Yeah,
it's like
refurbished.
We're not having to cut down trees. We're what's it called?
Repurposing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Repurposed shipping container home.
Oh.
What?
Oh, okay. Like, I know you've already got land for this, right? Your property is not going to draw people for Airbnb. I'm sorry. It's too far away from anything anyone
That's not
wants
true. It's not true.
Fine. We can argue that. However, the property around a dock, right? A port is cheap property, right?
Okay. They're usually like in a downtown area or like where there's
close to downtown, but not really downtown.
Yeah.
And it drives the property cost way down because no one actually wants to be there. It's an industrial area, right?
Yeah. I've stayed in an industrial area before in an Airbnb.
Yeah, you don't generally want it. However, you buy the cheap property, bring over your crappy shipping containers.
They're not going to be crappy. They're going to be nice.
Bring over your shipping containers, and now you increase the novelty experience of being in a shipping container. You are next to the port.
I don't know if that would be a good branding idea or like...
It's sort of like glamping, you know.
Glamping.
We need another word for it
other
than glamping, because you're not really camping, but you're like.
No, I think the whole sustainable, repurposed material, people eat that crap up, man. We could even like do the interior with repurposed barn wood. People really go crazy for that stuff.
They do.
Go find an old barn, or you don't even have to use old barn wood. You can just say you did.
It can be from the industrial building that was once here.
Yeah,
on the
true.
site.
But I think I should really like look into this because it'd just be way cheaper. And also like, say you get like a batch deal on a bunch of shipping containers or something.
Buying in bulk.
Buying in bulk is always, good if you can do it. But the thing is, like, even if I have some extra that I'm not going to be building into a unit or an Airbnb, I can just store stuff in them. I can let them do what they were originally designed to do.
Hold stuff.
Yeah. From like my previous ideas, like how many snakes could you put in a shipping container? Probably a lot.
So like, hopefully they will be still in there. Like,
they'd be in a box.
terrariums.
In a box.
Yeah, in a box. Yeah.
And also, for my people that will be staying at
your escape room people.
My escape room people.
Okay.
Think of the escape room you could build with a few shipping containers.
So you have people who don't know that they've been purposefully locked away for 7 days. At some point, screaming and banging on.
They're not going to scream
metal
and bang
container.
on the door.
And
there'll be 24/7 monitoring. There will be like a safe word, I guess, or whatever that they can say. But the whole reason
I need my cigarettes.
We'll get them to stay by just saying there's this awesome prize that they'll never get.
And your Airbnb guests, what will they when they hear the screaming and banging?
They're not going to scream and
from
bang.
Your kidnapped victims.
They're going to be doing puzzles that don't have a solution. They're going to be, watching TV if the addiction they're trying to break isn't like a, screen time addiction or whatever.
Sorry, don't mean to get us on a tangent for a different idea.
No, it's fine. But I'm saying like the storage containers can do so many things. I can build stuff for people to stay in. I can store snakes. I can store people. My willfully
Your escape room.
customers or people, clients. Yes, my escape room clients I can build an awesome escape room.
And there's a theme for your escape room too, especially if you buy the cheap port adjacent property, you know?
Yeah, you're stuck on a ship in a container. How do you get out? I don't know. Can do like
That's a good idea.
Aquatic themed puzzles or something. I don't know.
They're all nautical.
Thinking out loud here. Nautical themed puzzles. Yeah.
Like the Gordian knot. If you can untie it, then you.
Yeah, there can just be this really complicated knot that I don't know.
Okay, so wow, the shipping containers. I don't even know where to go with that. It's just.
It's a great idea. I know.
It feels a little ridiculous. It does.
No, it's not. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. How long does it take for, carpenters, construction workers to get a house like framed out, to get like the bones of the house pretty much made?
I mean, I've seen people who've been, working on a house for more than a year.
It can take
It's
years
a long
to
process.
do that. And that's just like the bones of the house. You stack up, 8 shipping containers. That's a big house. All you got to do is have a welder hired for like, a couple days.
Connect them all.
Connect them all. Cut some holes where you need some holes.
You'll still want to, they'll still have a slab that your local people, code enforcement of some kind, they're going to want slabs poured. They're going to want anchors put down.
Do you need like a slab if it comes with its own steel floor? You probably could just like do some anchoring, like I said, like really, like camping stakes you put your tent in the ground with. You could just use really big ones. And like just stake
throw a rope across the top and anchor that bad boy down. She'll hold. Give it a good plunk, a thwink on the rope.
Saying you could cut your construction time down way less than what it would typically be with a traditional building.
Again, you'll still need the contractors to come in.
Yeah,
and
you
finish
need them to
the
come
interior.
in, like insulate. Electrical, plumbing could be a little weird, maybe. I'd be worried about like a Faraday cage kind of effect, maybe.
Oh, you're right. You're right. No one will have any signal, which goes well with the escape room if they.
No signal, nothing you can do. You're in a Faraday cage.
Yeah.
Faraday.
Yeah.
Faraday. Yeah. But build them quicker. They're stronger. You probably don't even have to do like a concrete slab or whatever. You could just anchor it. And even if you could just somehow like design like, even if it's like a pod pretty much, or like a one single unit, and you can move it somewhere else eventually. It's a shipping container. You can put them on the back of an 18-wheeler.
That's true. They
take
fit.
them somewhere else. They fit perfectly.
Yeah, just cut through the welds and bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is a really great idea. It's like Legos, but for like building houses. I love Legos. So I could probably learn how to weld pretty easy too. I don't think it'd be that hard.
So now all of a sudden you're cutting down on costs and wait time by being like, hey,
learning a skill.
Yeah, I've learned a trade.
Probably just YouTube some videos about how to weld. I even saw this one show where these guys just built their own welder out of some batteries. I could probably do that too.
I just realized you could probably also get like some cheap shipping containers when there's one of those like horrible like accidents where every now and then that happens. That happened over there off the coast of
was it Egypt?
South Georgia not too long ago, a few years back. I think that was mostly cars and stuff, but still, they're probably not going to use those shipping containers again.
Yeah. No,
so dredge them out.
People have done this before. They like, I don't know, do they retire shipping containers after so many uses? Or do they just buy newer ones after 10, 20 years? Or do they get wore out? I mean, I don't know. I know there's a used shipping container market. So
There is. Yeah, there's got to be.
There is.
All right, so shipping containers, bring them out to your property, slap them on the ground.
Yeah.
Put a sign out front for rent.
Yep, put it on Airbnb, boom. Instant income. Boom. Telling you.
Hey, if you're lucky, the shipping container might come with stuff in it still.
Ooh, that's an idea.
right?
It's like Storage Wars, but you just buy like the whole.
I'm just thinking, what if you're lucky and you get an IKEA container?
Oh,
There's
that'd
all
be
your
really
furniture.
great. Yeah. It's like, all right, we're having an auction on these shipping containers. We don't know what's in them. First bid. Nah. That'd be hilarious though, and I would do that.
Well, you could go to the, you could even take one of your storage containers to a shipping container. I told you I'm going to keep calling it a storage container. You could take your shipping container to a self-storage place and then do your bidding, right? And then just hey, let's load it all up right here.
Yeah, right. It'll all fit.
Bring it all home.
Yeah.
To your slum kingdom.
It's not a slum. It wouldn't be a slum.
Once you're, now that you're talking about shipping containers, I don't know how it's anything other than a slum.
It'd be nice. It's a repurposed material, sustainable material community. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about putting a bunch all in one place together, really. You could spread them around, find different like cheap pieces of land to put them on, or even like find people with land, say, hey, let me put a few shipping containers here. Whatever income they generate, I'll give you a percentage. There's stuff you can do like that where you don't have to put a bunch of money down. You don't have to buy a bunch of land. There's possibilities, like you said, of finding cheap land in places. But if you just find people with land and say, hey, let me put some stuff on it and, you'll make some money.
I know a guy that did that. He was a bit of a wheeler and dealer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call myself a wheeler and dealer. I just, if I can save money.
A schemer and dreamer.
I'm a schemer and I'm a dreamer. That's what I am. But I don't know. If you have any good ideas, listener, about like what can you do with some shipping containers, good ideas for like how to build with them or unique things you've thought about, you can check us out at getrichpod.com. The email is... what is the email? It's John.
JT, John and Tyler.
Is it J and T?
You set it up. I did.
I think it's J and T
at
getrichpod.com. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I'm glad you remembered to do a plug because this is probably going to be a second episode from. So including a plug is great. Forgetting the email address, not so great.
Listen,
but better than me, so you get points.
I know the website, getrichpod.com. All the other information's on there if you need it.
Find us on all your socials.
Yeah. But I really think it's a good idea. Can make a lot of money with it. It would require some additional investment as far as how many shipping containers you could buy, how much they cost, then the actual price of moving them around. I don't know, man. This has me thinking of like, I need to maybe focus on some ideas that even don't have a startup cost. I think maybe in the next few.
Maybe. I know that you have those ideas already.
I do. And I think the next few, ideas I want to talk about are ideas where anybody could start doing them because there is no startup cost.
I thought this was just about you getting rich. Now you're trying to help everybody get rich. You've had a change of heart.
Well, no, like I said before, if anybody this is not financial advice. Let me first say this.
As a reminder.
This is just ideas I have for how I could make some money. And if anybody else is in a similar situation where they could use these ideas to make money, please do so. Please go to our website. Let us know.
I had that idea last episode. I thought that was pretty good.
The only thing I don't want is y'all like stealing our name for the children's YouTube star or whatever.
Don't steal any of our names.
Don't steal. But if you want to do any of the ideas that we've talked about, do them. Let us know how it's going for you. Contact us at our website.
But we did not give you financial advice.
No financial advice. This is just a Schemes and Dreams podcast. It's not financial advice.
And if you know anyone who is desperate enough to live in a shipping container and sleep on a metal corrugated floor in the dark,
you'd put like nice flooring down or something,
You have that, very, very characteristic creak from all the movies, of someone opening a shipping container.
Yeah.
Every time your neighbor comes home.
I'd put a regular door on it, Tyler. God. But no, I don't care what you say. Dream crusher. This is a really good idea.
Thanks for listening to the Get Rich Podcast. Go to our website, getrichpod.com, or email us at jnt@getrichpod.com to let us know what you thought about an episode or to submit episode ideas. If you really want to support us, subscribe to our Patreon. You can find us at patreon.com/getrichpod. Subscribers will have exclusive access to vote on ideas we try, access to videos of us doing the ideas, as well as weekly bonus content. Thanks for listening. And now a quick word from this episode's sponsor.
Here at Mr. Ron's Rentals, we put our customers first. To prove that, here's a real walkthrough with some renters.
Ooh, that door sticks a little bit.
Yeah, the weather sealing on that door's good and tight, isn't it?
Yeah, hi, I'm Mike.
Hi there, Mr. Ron, good to meet you. Alright then, Mike, let's start the tour.
A lot of the walls have pretty big holes in them. Are those gonna get fixed up?
Oh, no, those are for better circulation, you see.
Where's the light switch in this room?
I see you've noticed. Yeah, we paint all the outlet covers and switch plates to match the wall. Most places don't do that, you know. It's real classy. Like the doors at the Oval Office. You ever seen them?
Looking around, I see the floors are a little beat up.
Oh, all this is reclaimed flooring from another unit. Lots of folks will throw that out. But I try to be, eco-conscious, yeah.
Are all these windows painted shut?
They're security windows.
Oh my goodness, is this a bad neighborhood?
Oh, no. You just never want your front windows opening up. You let the light in, keep the people out. That's what they say, right?
This is a back window.
What's that? Oh, now that reminds me. If one of the neighbor kids breaks your window, that's no problem. Just let me know. I'll come by and replace it with something that don't break so easy. Now, plywood don't break so easy.
I think I've seen enough here, Ron.
Yes, Mr. Ron. So you're ready to sign then? Good. A place like this is hard to find.
Well, it's the only place I can afford.
It don't matter if you're looking for a shared unit or a single-family place. Heck, I've even got a houseboat right now. Just call Mr. Ron. I'll get you squared away. Mr. Ron's Rentals. Yeah, we got a place for you.